What's up guys? So we're gonna head down to the east side for a sunrise shoot. I've never been there for a sunrise before. Well, hopefully it looks good. We'll see. And let's head on down to it. Hey guys, so we made it. And it looks pretty awesome. Check that out. So the sun is supposed to rise in about 15 minutes, so I really need to find a good composition, figure out where I want to go. The sun should rise right around there according to my app, and the water is not too rough, but it's definitely rough enough to make sure you keep an eye on things. But I want to try and get out all the way out there, see what I can get, if I can even make it there in time. But I'm thinking it'll be pretty cool if I can get on top of that ledge there. I think it'll be nice. But anyways, I'm thinking that I better hurry up. So this vlog might be a little bit quick. Now if you notice in the horizon back there, there is a lot of clouds, a lot of what I call horizon clouds. And when you have that type of situation, when there's a lot of horizon clouds, what you end up getting is a sunrise that doesn't come up until way later, which can definitely be a problem. So what I want to try and get, and I don't know if this is coming out on the video, but I'm gonna try and go up on that ledge there so I can get a little bit of an angle downward. There's gonna definitely be a lot of mist when I do it, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I keep my lens clean. As you can see here, all the horizon clouds, you know, the sky might light up pretty soon, but I'm thinking not for a while. But it's still a beautiful, beautiful spot. Oh. Hey guys, let's see what we can get here. Just walk on over. I'm gonna go on the inside here so I don't have to pay too much attention to the waves that are coming up right now. It's pretty mossy, so it's gonna be slippery. But let's see what's up there. What I normally look for in any composition, especially for seascapes, landscapes, is a foreground, a middle ground, and a background. And if I don't have those elements, what I really like are leading lines. But sometimes when you're a stitcher like me, you unfortunately also have to do some stacking, and stacking takes some time, especially if you're doing long exposure. So with that said, I don't have time right now. I do plan to stitch, but I don't plan to stitch very much. All right, like this. The best case scenario is your leading line, which is your foreground, your middle ground, and then your background. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out where the sun is exactly gonna rise, compose my shot right around here. You can actually see these leading lines here, pointing with my tripod, but yeah, you can see the leading lines here. And you get water runoff over there. And then of course you'll have the sunrise in the background. So hopefully this looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to see, the hard part is if you go high, you get a lot more of the water runoff, not much of the leading line. If you go low, you really get an emphasis on the leading line, but not much on the water runoff. So you gotta find the happy medium. Alright guys, so what I'm doing here is I've got it set to f8, 2 seconds, and ISO 100. And again, this is a stitch, so that's what it's going to look like. And what I have to do when the waves are not consistent, I have to wait for the waves to come in. This is why I like consistent waves. If it's always rough, it's great, I know what to expect. But if it's kind of rough and then it's not, then I have to actually wait for the runoff to happen before I actually take the shot. And then that takes time. Good news is the exposure around here is pretty much the same, so I don't have to worry too much about it. And I have my white balance set to auto, so I can change it later. And one thing I forgot was to set this guy to manual focus. Gotta wait for the water to come in. And then if you notice in the sky, it's the sun's gonna start peeking out pretty soon. I'm not getting anything really spectacular. And right now what I'm doing is I'm basically just doing the bottom sweep. Okay guys, you see that? The sun is peeking out. So now I gotta do the upper layer stitch. So I'm now gonna put you guys down real quick so I can work on this real fast. Hey guys, so I'm pretty much done shooting here, and sorry I couldn't give you a little bit more detail of exactly what I was doing as far as my settings and stuff. The sunrise, you know, rises as fast as it sets, so I was doing a multi-panel stitch. Basically, I was doing an 8 image multi-panel stitch, and I had to work fast because the sun was just moving. Luckily, what I had in my favor today was some fog, very tiny, but some, and that allowed me to be able to shoot the sun a little bit higher above the horizon than normal. When you have a lot of fog, what happens is it kind of shades the sun just a little bit, so it's not as bright as it normally is. Say if it was a fogless or cloudless day, for example. In any case, what I'm going to do is I'm all packed up and ready to go, but I wanted to go around the corner over there and check out to see if there's anything else or any other area that I can check out for another sunrise day. This is the first time I've been here, to be honest, for a sunrise shoot, so you know, hopefully the images come out good. I don't know. Anyways, let's go check it out and see what it looks like. Hey guys, so by now you probably would have saw the image pop up on your screen with it coming in with some music and all that other good stuff going on, but unfortunately the image just didn't work out. You know, it was a total failure in my opinion. It wasn't crap. I mean, I think it was okay. It just wasn't up to my standard. It's not something that I'm gonna be, you know, excited about. I took the images home, I did some light processing to them, I stitched them together, and from a composition perspective, I just couldn't get it to the point where I would be happy with it. So unfortunately, I'll put it on the screen. If you guys like it, please let me know in the comments. So I'll post the image up on the screen so you can see it now. So if you like this video, please hit that like button, but better yet, hit that subscribe button, because in about 7 days, I'm not going to shoot the sunrise or the sunset. I'm going to shoot the moonrise. And the most important thing about this moonrise, and why I'm so excited about the moonrise, is that it's very rare and it only happens a few times in a year where the moon will rise at the same time or around the same time that the sun will set. The best time is when the moon rises right after the sun sets and there's no horizon clouds, so you can catch the moon right at the horizon. The moon is going to rise a little bit before the sun actually sets, which is fine. And here's the reason why this is important. A lot of people, when they shoot the moon, they shoot just the moon, and that's totally fine. It's beautiful that way. When you Google the moon, you'll see the moon, and you'll see the moon, and the moon, and the moon, and the moon. What I like about shooting the moon, specifically at times like this, is that I can also include the surrounding elements, not just the moon. I can make the moon nice and sharp, or I can make the moon like a starburst, like the sun would. That is important to me because now I can include everything, including the moon, and it will not be the sun, and it'll have this dramatic effect to the image, which is what I love, if you haven't already noticed. Now I've already shot the moonrise in this image here. And in that image, the moon had actually risen 10 minutes after the sun actually set. But that's very important because I still had light in the surrounding areas, so I can catch the foreground, the middle ground, and then the background is obviously going to be the moon. Everything is going to be in the picture and it looks beautiful that way. So hopefully next week's video is going to look awesome. I'm pretty excited about it because, again, it's rare that the moon will rise at the same time that the sun sets, or at least around the same time. And I look forward to it. I'm pretty excited about that. So make sure you hit that subscription button so when that video comes out, you'll be able to see it. I think it's going to be epic. Every single time that I've shot the moonrise so far, it's been an awesome time, and it's because it's just awesome. So I'm pretty excited about next weekend. The first image that you saw of the moonrise was just from the A99, so it was only 24 megapixels. This time, for next weekend, I plan to do a multi-panel stitch, so the resolution should be really good and really high. Hopefully the image turns out good. Hopefully Mother Nature gives me good weather. Hopefully the waves are good. Hopefully the tides are good. I mean, everything needs to fall into place in order for the image to look spectacular. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, and I really appreciate it. And just remember, photography is for everyone, and you got to do what it takes to get the shot, but do it responsibly. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much once again. Bye. So this video got a little longer than I expected it to. I'm going to now cut you back to the original clip. If you want to hang out to see what I find in my little exploration down the cliffside, feel free. If not, then you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Let's go check it out and see what it looks like. Oh, I wish I had a polarizer filter on my camera here, but the water is just amazing. This is really beautiful. But look at that color. The color of this water. It's just beautiful. Yeah, it's just beautiful here. The question now becomes, one, how rough does it get in this area? Two, how do I get to the other side? Because I think the other side would look pretty cool as well.